मुझे पता है कि ये मेरी तीसरी वीडियो एक ऐसी मूवी के बारे में विच आई रियली लव्ड, पर अगला रिव्यू डेफिनेटली एक ऐसी मूवी के बारे में विच आई हेटेड फ्रॉम द डेप्थ ऑफ माई सोल. But let's get down to this one. Hey there, I'm Bhav, and this is my review of Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. A hell of a title. So, the plot of the movie revolves around the best part of the Suicide Squad, the kick ass Harley Quinn. So, in this movie, Harley Quinn breaks up, means Joker breaks up with Harley Quinn, and this movie is all about her coping with it and seeking her emancipation along with the birds of prey and her sidekick, Cassandra King. So, firstly, I want to confess that I have a little bias towards this movie because I'm a hardcore DC fanboy. But I'm gonna be truthful to you. This movie is really nice. It's a fun, flashy movie and offers tons of nice action and a lot of comedy. Hilarious comedy, you're gonna love it. So, it includes when Joker breaks up with Harley Quinn and she have to cope with the fact and go on her own out into the world, and her main enemy while going into it, there she has many enemies because she pissed off a lot of people when she was Joker's girl. But now the when the immunity is off, she have to fight so many enemies to go on her own. Her main enemy is Lionel Sionis, aka the Black Mask, a really nice DC villain lasting for just the one movie. His motivation is nice, his personality is nice. He is a really nice character. I say it so many times. So, in this movie, along with Harley Quinn, we get the birds of prey, including Black Canary, aka Diana Lauren Lance. She's a kick ass character with a killer voice. And then Renee Montoya, she is the cop and she's unsatisfied from her job. The system is really sexist and she doesn't get what she deserves, and her partner takes all the credit and stuff. You're gonna know along the way. And then there is the Huntress. She has a personal vendetta against Roman Sionis, and that's how the story is. And now Harley Quinn also gets a sidekick in the movie called Cassandra Cain. She's a pickpocket, lives in a foster home, and she gets hurdled up in all the drama. And you're gonna know how from the movie. The movie has a nice flow and it used a really specific tool in which, in a plot, when you have to go from point A to point B, you first shoot through point A to point B and then flash back to somewhere in between and show us a whole different situation which takes us back to point B, and then the story progresses. It has been done a couple of times and it feels like it will break the flow of the movie, but it totally didn't. It was perfectly balanced and bound by the narration of Harley Quinn, which is really joyful and doesn't affect the movie badly at all. The movie is R-rated, which I have a little issue with, that the movie could have been PG-13. There are just a couple of violent scenes and they could have done it without them. The action choreography wouldn't have been affected or them, like it includes two guys getting their legs broken by Harley Quinn and stuff. It's kind of graphic, but it isn't worthy of making the whole movie R-rated, I guess. But it's just my personal thing. I think it could have done better at PG-13, but it's the maker's choice. Okay, and the movie also pissed a lot of fans of DC Comics, because in the comics it went down like Harley Quinn left the Joker because he was abusive and didn't love her, but the DCEU flipped that fact around, and that pissed off really a lot of comic fans. But according to me, it shouldn't affect us. It isn't a troublesome thing because the comics are different and DCU is different for me. The DCU's tone at the beginning has been really dark, but now they are cracking jokes in Justice League Snyder Cut is really amazing. And now they are cracking jokes. The movies are colorful, fun, and DCU is really coming into its own. People really bash it, but I think that they didn't have the time the Marvel had to build their cinematic legacy, and they are gonna be making some mistakes, some misfire, but they are making gold these days, so I guess it is forgivable. But in this movie I have one more little issue, that some locations are kind of weird, but it doesn't affect me in the long run, I guess. So I think it is a really nice movie. It is one of my current favorites. According to me, it's a 4.5 thumbs up movie, but if you approach it critically, it's like a 3.5 thumbs up movie. Okay, so I guess this is a really worth watching movie, so you should go really check it out. And if you like the video, you can for sure like it, tune into my channel. There's a lot of nice content coming up. And I guess this is it for the video. I also had to tell you a little thing, that I want to do a mini video about my planning with this channel. So I guess you can tell me your thoughts in the comment box and stuff, and you can also tell me how you like the review, or what are your thoughts about the movie. So I guess this is it for this video. So this is Vidua signing out.